It didn't pop up, man. Well, maybe it didn't pop up. Oh, come on in, let's talk about it, y'all. It didn't pop up. Seems this time. I wanted it to pop up. But anyway, we live. We live. Let's go ahead and make it do what it do. Come on in here. We making some content. This is what life should be about. I know you ain't been taught this. I know the world you was integrated in don't promote this. Because you got a choice. And I know you didn't know it. You don't know it. But you do. And that choice is basically getting in an environment where you can be your best. Or you can continue doing what you're doing, staying in the system you in, but you ain't had a choice like this before. Man, I wish it would have popped up. Cause we creating history. We getting ready to create history. We get ready to create history right now. It's Black History Month. So we are ready to get in our own environment where we can be. We're gonna get in our own environment where we can just love on each other, uplift one another, praise one another, help each other find their true purpose and value in life. So we can all just be at peace. So we can all just take our rightful place. That's what life should really be about. I'm trying to get this straight. Bear with me. Yes, I prefer to get TikTok. Prefer to get on TikTok. Yeah, bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Aren't you ready? Aren't you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Aren't you ready to be in an environment where you can just be? I know I am. I know I am. I don't know about you, but I am. That's why I'm blessed to be in the position I'm in. That's why I'm blessed to be able to be here with you. And let's start making Black history starting today. Can we do that? Can we start making Black history today? And all I'm saying is, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired like I am, if you're ready to be in the right environment where you can just be like I am, if you're melanated, if you're spiritual, and you're the original being, and you're ready to be in a place where you can be at peace, man, I want to go off and come back on so bad. I want to go off and come back on so bad. Let me come off. Let me come off. Oh, bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with
Hell,
me.
you might guys start a program doing that.
Bear with me. Bear with me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Damn. That's what I want. That's what I wanted right there. I wanted to get this out there on TikTok because I've been having a problem with this. So let's see where we at now. Let's go back live. Now we in. Hey, we back. Now I want you to get back in line. Now we can get it going. I appreciate you here. Let's start making history today. If you're melanated, if you the original being, and if you spiritual, let's get in the right environment. We have created the environment for you just to be at peace. Because this is something I always wanted. I always wanted a community. I always wanted a system. Let this be the time we create that environment for us to be. That's what I'm talking about. Let's create that environment for us to be. Hey, how you doing? And all we have to do is make a choice. All we have to do is decide this is what we want to do. There's nobody stopping us from doing this but you being in the right mind to make a decision to get in the right environment so we can just be. I want you to be your best, but you got to be in the right environment. Share the live, like the live. Just put a 1 in the comment if you're ready to be at peace. If you melanated, if you spiritual, and you're the original being. That's why I'm doing what we're doing. That's why I'm doing what we're doing. You deserve the best. You deserve to have that environment. You deserve to be in a place where you can just be at rest, where you can just be at peace with yourself. Come on in here and let's talk about it, man. I love coming on here talking to my people. That's why I'm on here right now. I'm just on here talking to my people. Because in America, I'm down here in Guyana right now. We have the Black History on January, and I just want us to get together so we, hey, how you doing? Let's start making history right now by being honest with yourself. If we can get a 100, if we can get 1 million people by the end of this year being honest with themselves, we can make history. Let me say it again. If we can get 1 million people in the right environment, we can make history. We can be in a place where we can uplift each other, motivate each other, praise each other, and add value to each other. This is what I like to happen this year. This is the time for us to do what we know we need to do to be at peace, to have an environment where we can just love on each other, uplift one another, praise one another, and just live our life. Come on in here and let's talk about it today. Welcome to the Daily Dose. I have a daily dose every day, Monday through Friday, from 6 to 7 in the morning to get you in the right environment, to start making history today and every day. Go ahead, if you want to know more about me, as you can see, Edify to Unify right there. Just put Edify to Unify in Google search and I'll pop up. You can get to know me. I can get to know you. Now, if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, you can put Edify to Unify. It popped up on the screen right there. If you're ready to get to know me and let us start making history in the right environment, I have my own app so we can uplift you, so we can motivate you, so we can praise you, so we can add value to you from a kingdom perspective. That's what life should be about. That's what life should be about. That's what life should be about, my people. We should be adding value to each other. We should be loving on each other every day so we can be in a better place mentally. That's all I'm talking about. This is just me talking to my people. That's all I'm talking about. I just want you to have the ability to be in the right environment, Max. I just want you to have the opportunity to be loved on, to be motivated, to be in a place where you can just rest so you can just be at peace. The history starts today. The history starts today. It starts by you just being honest with yourself. See, as soon as you be honest with yourself, that automatically make you think different. Now you can move different to make different decisions. That's why I love what I do. That's why I'm in my purpose to help you find your true purpose in life. You can't get this nowhere else, my people. You can't get this nowhere else. This is the only place where you can be yourself and help other people find themselves. Come on in, let's make history. Let's make history starting today. Share the live, like the live, comment on the channel, because this is where you will never get this nowhere else. Nowhere else on the planet, somebody got an app that's designed, hey, how you doing? That want to help you find your true purpose in life. Want to help you make history starting today. Because if we can get a million people in the right environment, if we can get a million people where we uplifting, motivating, and praising, adding value to each other, we can make history together. We can be in the right environment, loving on each other together. We can start creating value across the world together. We can start loving on each other like never before together. We can start being honest with ourselves, tapped into our true identity like never before, because now we got the environment for you to come to where you can just be, because you will never ever just be in the world that we live in, especially if you're married, especially if you're spiritual, especially if you're the original being and we are the most melanated people on the planet. It's time for us just to get in a place where we can just love on each other. Hey, how you doing? Uplift one another. You can make history starting today. It's your decision. It's your decision right now. You can make history starting today by being honest with yourself, getting in the right environment, and seeking out people at our app that gonna love on you, that gonna motivate you, that gonna praise you, that gonna add value to you. But you gotta do one thing. You got to find something in this world that make you mad to get you start thinking in a different way. Get you start thinking in your subconscious mind. That's why we do what we do over here at Edify to Unify. What makes you mad in this world? To the point where you want to start thinking different. Now you want to get in the right environment at Edify to Unify. Now you want to be in a place where we're going to uplift you, we're going to motivate you, we're going to praise you, we're going to add value to you. Now we can unite without even thinking about it. Now we can uplift each other without even thinking about it. Now we can love on each other without even thinking about it. Oh my goodness, we create history for the first time. If we can get a million people in this right environment, if we can get a million businesses in this right environment, can you even imagine how we can just be at peace for a change? We don't have to be knocked down. None of that. We don't have to be held down. None of that. Because now we're in the right environment. And soon as you be honest with yourself, soon as you take yourself seriously, you want more for yourself. And when you be honest with yourself, now you can make decisions differently because you're tapping in something deeper than your mind. You getting deep down in your subconscious mind. You really got to think about what makes you mad in this world. You really got to think about that. So it gonna make you think different, identity, Then when you get in the right environment, kingdom living with a purpose, edify to unify, now you can get your source from within. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We can start making history starting today. And every day from that point on, from the day we can start making history. I'm down here in Guyana right now. I'm from America. Y'all know we got Black History Month in America. February, the shortest month of the year. So let's just come together. Appreciate the love. Thanks for coming on. Because now this is our time to uplift one another, to motivate one another, to praise each other, to add value to each other, so we can just be and unified like never before in the right environment, so we all can be at peace. I want to be at peace. I know you want to be at peace. I know you want to get, I know you want to do what you know you need to do in this world. I know you want to have power over your situations. I know you want to have power over your circumstances, but it's hard for you to have power if you do not be honest with yourself. I cannot stress this enough. Because as long as you're not being honest with yourself, you're going to do what? You're going to accept what you're accepting right now. Because when you be honest with yourself and know your true value, there's a lot of things you will not accept. I'm going to give you a prime example. I can only talk about myself. I had my business making over 6 figures. I love what I was doing. I was in logistics. I got to the point where I had to make a decision. I could have paid $79 and admitted that I'd done what I did not do and went on about my business, in my business, making over 6 figures. But no. How many of you would have took the $79 deal and admit that you've done something you did not do to keep making $100,000 in your business? How many of you would have took that? I did not. I stood 10 toes down on what I believe in, and that led me to this right here. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. And let me tell you one other thing. I wouldn't have died for my business. I wouldn't have, no. I give up there all day, any day before you take my life. But what I'm doing right now today, if I wouldn't have made that decision, I wouldn't have been able to say what I'm saying right now. I'm willing to die for what I'm doing right now in my life. Let me say that again. I'm willing to die for what I'm doing right now in my life. And it's to help you. It's to add value to God's greatest creation. And I do not take this lightly. I do not take this lightly at all. That's why I created the app. That's why we can make history starting today. That's why you can get in the right environment and be at peace and let us love on you, let us uplift you, let us motivate you, let us praise you, let us add value to you from a kingdom perspective. If you want to know more about me, right here, you can put Edify, the number 2, Unify in Google search, or you can come on out to our free masterclass and you can get to know me better. I answer your questions or whatever you need me to do. Because this is our time to do what needs to be done. This is our time to do what needs to be done. Just to have peace of mind. Just to be in the right environment. Just to start being honest with ourselves. It's time to make history today and every day. It's time to make history today and every day. I'm gonna start coming on here every day, which I do, with the daily dose from 6 to 7 in the morning to keep dripping on you, dripping on you. Until we get where we need to go as people, to where we get where we need to go as individuals, where we get where we need to go in our mind, in our source, so we can just be at peace. Just be at peace. That's why I love what I do. Because there is nothing else on the planet right now that I would do or trade what I'm doing. I need us to come together like never before, so we can uplift each other, so we can motivate each other, so we can praise each other, so we can add value to each other. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. This is where we can make drastic changes in our life, in our communities, in nations, even in the world. Because I'm here just doing what I was designed to do from since I was 9 years old. It's amazing how time just bring you around back to the beginning when you know your true purpose, when you know your true value, and you can give the world what it never had and what the world needs. And that's what I say all the time. What makes you mad in the world? That'll make you start thinking differently so you can be a better person. So you can find your true gift in the world, your true talent in the world. That's what life should be about. Hey, how you doing? That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm back on here today. Just want to be here to uplift you, to motivate you, to praise you, and give you the opportunity to be in an environment where you can just be. Yes. Yes. Come on here, let's talk about it. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Aren't you ready to create history? Hey, how you doing? Aren't you ready to be in an environment where you can just be? We got an app designed for you. We got the 1720 designed for the young Gen Z. And as we know, everybody is starting to move back home, or especially everybody else been doing this. It's time for us to come back home, unite like never before, get in an environment where we can uplift one another, motivate each other, and just love on each other. That's what we need to start doing so we can create history ourselves. That's why you got the app. That's why you have to be honest with yourself. And I promise you, if you be honest with yourself, you'll start thinking different. Then you'll start making different decisions. Then now you got the opportunity to get in the right environment where you can just be and find your true purpose and find why you was created and put here. Now you see how life can be amazing. Now you can see when you know your purpose in life, when you have passion for life, and you in the right environment, now all you have to do is just be, because now you're in the right environment. Now you're in a place where you got a community around you. Now you're in a place where you got a system around you that's going to invest in you, that's going to protect you, that's going to support you, that's going to add value to you, that's going to love on you, that's going to edify you. Oh my goodness. And you will never ever get this in the environment that you're in right now. That's why I say it's time for us to make history. Like the live, share the live, subscribe to my channel, because this is here for you. This is here for you to break that curse and start making history for your family, for your community, for your system, for your opportunity just to be at peace for a change. Especially if you're melanated, spiritual, and an original being. Let's start making history starting today. Let's start making history starting today. Because we're looking for 1 million people in the right environment starting today. We're going to make history. We're looking for 1 million businesses in the right environment starting today. And you know the great part about it is, it's just a choice. All you got to do is make a decision. That's all you got to do. All you got to do is decide you want something better for you and your family and the community. Your choice. And once you start making decisions like that, once you start being honest with yourself like that, the world gonna open up to you from a kingdom perspective. Now you can come and get in the right environment. Now you can come and just be loved on, uplifted, motivated, praised, edified, and added value to you from a kingdom perspective. Hey, how you doing? What's up, buddy? Nice to see you on here, DJ. Hope you had a great day. But this is where you belong if you're ready to make history. This is where you belong if you're ready to take your rightful place mentally. But you gotta do one thing first. You gotta be honest with yourself. See, because once you be honest with yourself, now you'll start thinking differently so you can start making different decisions. And when you start making different decisions and you get in the right environment, now you can know your true identity. Now you can tap into your true source. Now you can be at peace like never before. Now you can be at peace. Now we're making history over and over, day in and day out. But let's start today. Let's start today. This Black History Month up in America. My friend down here in Guyana, he said they have Black history all the time. I'm new down here, I'm visiting down here. I'll be down here for a while, but I'm just want to let you know, you got to find what makes you mad so you can start thinking more differently. And now you got the environment for you to come so we can uplift you, motivate you, praise you, and add value to you from a kingdom perspective. Welcome to the Daily Dose. Y'all know I come on every day from 6 to 7 in the morning, giving you the Daily Dose. If you want to know more about me, all you have to do is put Edify, as you can see on TikTok right there, Edify to Unify in the Google search, and I'll pop up. And you can get to know me better. We can start making history together. We can start having fun together. We can start living life the way it was designed for us to live. Aren't you ready? Hey, how you doing? Aren't you ready? Aren't you sick and tired of just doing things over and over again and you know you deserve more out of life? Because once you know your true value, once you know your true purpose, you automatically find your true identity. You automatically start tapping in to your true source. And we help you get in that environment so you can be uplifted, motivated, praised, and loved. Because once you know who you are, once you're in the right environment, now all you have to do is be. All you have to do is just stay in your purpose. All you have to do is live in your why. All you have to do is add value to God's greatest creation. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Aren't you ready? So come on here and let's talk about it. If you're on Facebook, TikTok, go ahead. That's my You can look me up right there at Edify, the number 2 Unify. Will get you the information you need about me so we can go ahead and start making this history, this Black history starting today. Let's put our blinders on. Let us focus on us. Let us focus on just finding your true purpose in life. Let's just be honest with yourself. And soon as you be honest with yourself, your whole world will change. Hey, how you doing? That's what life should be about. You should be at peace. You should be at peace. You should know your purpose in life. You should have the power over your situations. You should have power over your circumstances, but you're not in the right environment to accomplish that. You're not in the right environment to accomplish that. Whether you like it or not, you're not in the right environment to accomplish that. That's why you have to be honest with yourself. If you got a job and you be honest with yourself, you know you underpaid if you be honest with yourself. You know you deserve more out of this life if you're honest with yourself. Have you ever even thought about how valuable you are? Have you? Do you even know how valuable you are? In case you don't know, you got one life to live. We all gonna die. We all gonna die. And what you've been taught in the school system, to get in debt, to go to school, to get a job, where you take your very highly limited access. That's your time. Trade that for a dollar bill to go pay your bills. That's what most of you think. That's how most of you think. And you would do that for the rest of your life until you start thinking differently. And when you're ready to make Black history, let me know. But until you start thinking differently, and you keep doing things on a personal level, taking everything personal, because you don't own nothing. You don't own anything. That's why you get caught up in stuff that shouldn't even bother you. But you don't know any better. Man, I got on here and I love talking to y'all. I love talking to my people. I'd rather be on here than anywhere else right now. Because we got a short period, short window to get in the right environment, start making history from a kingdom perspective. Start making history from a kingdom perspective. See, I'm ready. I'm in my purpose. My purpose is to add value to you, and you are God. You are God. Let me just leave it like that. You are God's greatest creation. Let me just leave it at that. But you're not in the right environment to be the best you can be. You're not in the right environment to find your true purpose. You're not in the right environment so you can just be at peace. So you can find your true purpose in life. So you can have power over your situations. So you can have power over your circumstances. You are not in the right environment. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, my people. I'm here to uplift you, to motivate you, to praise you, to add value to you from a kingdom perspective. Welcome to the Daily Dose. Welcome to Making History. We are here to make history starting today. We are here to make history starting today. Aren't you ready? I'm ready. I'm born ready now, man. Because this is our time. This is our time. This is our time to make history every day, starting today. But you got to make a decision to start thinking differently and being honest with yourself. Just be honest with yourself. That's all you have to do. Everything else will take its place. Everything else will take its rightful place. If you just be honest. Can you just be honest? Can you just be honest with yourself? Hey, how you doing? Can you just be honest with yourself? Because soon as you start being honest with yourself, you know what's going to happen? You're going to start thinking differently. And when you start thinking differently, you start making different decisions, my friend. And when you start making different decisions, you're going to get what? You're going to get what? You're going to get different results. It's time for you to be educated like never before. But you got to get your mind right. You got to get in the right environment. You got to be in a place where you can be uplifted, motivated, and praised. Yes, you have to understand how it is just to be. You got to be able just to understand how it is just to be. I know you want the best for yourself. I know you deserve the best for yourself. That's why we do what we do. That's why I'm on here. That's why life is more than money, man. That's why you can just be at peace when you're in the right environment. That's why you can be more productive when you're in the right environment. And long as you're in a sinful place mentally, you're going to accept things that you wouldn't normally accept. So come on and let's start making history. Come on and let's just start loving on each other. Come on and let's just start uplifting one another. Come on over here in the environment, let's start praising one another. Come on over here and let us start doing what we need to do to make our life better as a whole. Yes. Yes. Come on. Come on in. This is where you need to be to start making Black history. This is where you need to be to start making Black history. Because this is our time to start making Black history. Aren't you ready to get in the right environment? Aren't you ready to be honest with yourself? Aren't you ready to find your true purpose? Aren't you ready to have passion about life? Hey, welcome. Welcome to the Daily Dose. Welcome. The Daily Dose is designed to help you find your true purpose in life. The Daily Dose is designed for you to get in the right environment so you can just be at peace. The Daily Dose is designed for you to be honest with yourself. The Daily Dose is designed so you can just be at peace, so you can tap into your true purpose, so you can know why you was created here, so you can have power over your circumstances, so you can have power over your situation. Now you get in the right environment. Now you can make history. Now you can do what you know you want to do. Now because you've been honest with yourself. Now you've been honest with yourself. Because no matter how much money you make in this world, if you're not in the right environment, you is not going to be fulfilled. You're going to have a void inside you. That's why we help you get in the right environment first. Get mad at the world, finding something that you can make this world a better place. Hope you understand what I'm saying. That's what life is. That's what life should be about. That's why I do what I do. That's why I do what I do. Tell me what it's gonna take for you to get in the right environment so you can just be at peace. Let me know what it's gonna take for you to get in the right environment to find your true purpose in life. Tell me what it's gonna be like for you to find your true identity in life. Tell me, how would it feel if you knew your true source and you knew your purpose and why you was created? How would you feel? I'm giving you something that you'll never ever get until you be honest with yourself. If you want to know, get your questions answered. If you want to get your questions answered, you can come on out to the web. We got a mastermind class for free on Saturday. Just hit that link if you want to come on out. If you want to know your true purpose in life, if you want to find out why you was created, come on the master class. Come on in the master class. The master class is designed to bring the best out of you. The master class is designed for you to find your true purpose in life, get in the right environment so you can just be. It's designed for you to have the power. It's designed for you to have the peace that you deserve. It's designed for you to have a purpose so you will know why you was created and put here on earth in the first place. That's why I love what I do, man. That's why you can give up everything you have. That's why you can do what you need to do. That's why you can do what needs to be done. That's why you can just be. That's why things can just flow like never before. Y'all gonna see me coming on here every day from 6 to 7 so you can find your true purpose. So I can drip. So I can drip on you. Aren't you ready to get in the right environment so you can be? Aren't you ready to find your true purpose in life so you can make a difference in the world? Aren't you ready to find your peace so you can just feel protected within a system that's going to support you, uplift you, and invest in you? Aren't you sick and tired of just doing everything and you still not getting where you want to go? You still falling short? You still wondering why you doing what you're doing? You know you deserve more in life, but you ain't never had opportunity until now to get in the right environment so you can just be. To get in a place where you know you just being uplifted, motivated, and loved on. Getting in an environment where they just loving on you, where we just uplifting you, where we just motivate you so you can just be. That's what life is. But you so focus on something that is personal and you taking it so personal that you do whatever you need to do to get what don't have no value. None at all. Only value money has is what you put on it. That's the sad part about all this. That's the sad part about all of this. You got the ability to change the way you think, and it will change the way you live your life. You got the opportunity now to change the way you think by being honest with yourself, and it will change your life forever. Welcome. Welcome. Aren't you ready? Aren't you sick and tired of doing stuff over and over and over again? Aren't you ready to make history today and every day? Aren't you ready to just put your blinders on so you can just lay back, kick back, and feel good about yourself, good about your community, good about the nation that you live in, great about the world that you live in, just being just yourself in the right environment? I'm gonna shoot it out there. I'm gonna shoot it out there. I'm gonna shoot it out there for you to come on in here and start being honest with yourself. Because as soon as you be honest with yourself, the sooner you can get in the right environment and just be. Sooner you can start making history. Sooner you can be loved on, uplift, motivated, and praised just because you are who you are. Your choice. It's your choice, my people. It's your choice. 5:30. What you gonna do? What you wanna do? What can you do right now to change your life? What can you do right now that can change your situation? Like that. Want me to tell you? Be honest with yourself. Can change your life like that. Because now you're going to start thinking different. Now you're going to start making different decisions. Now you're going to start getting different results. Now you're going to start looking at places where it's going to help you be better than what you are right now and what you're selling for. That's why I come on here every day to do the daily dose. So once you be honest with yourself, you will seek out things like Edify to Unify, like the daily dose, like Kingdom Living with a Purpose. This is why I'm here, to get you in the right environment so you can be able just to be, and we're going to uplift you, motivate you, praise you, and love on you so you can find your true purpose here in life. We can make history today and every day if you decide just to be honest with yourself. If you decide just to be honest with yourself. And it will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. But no. You take things so personal that you don't understand why you was created, what your purpose in life is, because you take things so personal. If you just took things at face value, you'll be a lot farther along in life. If you just took things for what it is, you'll be a lot farther along in life. When you get an understanding how finances work, you'll be a lot farther in life. When you get an opportunity to find your true purpose in life, you'll be better off in life. When you know your true value in life, you won't accept a lot of things in life. I want you to know this is our time to uplift one another, to motivate one another, to add value to one another, to do what we know we need to do to add value, to uplift, to appreciate, excuse me, to appreciate and start making history today. You know how you want to start making history starting today? Be honest with yourself. Find something that makes you mad in the world. Seek out like Edify the Daily Dose. Daily Dose come on Facebook, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, so you can start finding out what makes you mad and what other options you have to find your true identity, to find your true source within inside of you. Now you can make moves like never before, because now you're thinking differently. You can't you can't even get out of the situation you in until you be honest with yourself. And once you pop out, oh man, once you pop out of that situation, it's gonna absolutely blow your mind. It's gonna absolutely blow your mind because now you got the ability to think differently. You have the ability to think differently. We're gonna sit on TikTok for a while today. We're gonna make some history today. I'm gonna sit on it for a good while today. If I can weather this seat, if I can weather this seat, boy. Woo-hoo-hoo. I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know. I appreciate y'all for coming on here more than you know. Because the only way we can be at peace, the only way you can find your true purpose in life, the only way you can find your true source in life, the only way you can make history in life is do something different than something different that you've been doing the majority of your life. Man, I cannot sit here. We got to get on the couch. Y'all want to get on the couch? Ooh-wee. We're going to have to get on the couch. We're going to have to get on the couch, man. Because I can't stand this. I can't stand this. We got to try something different in the morning because when you're ready to make history, you got to start thinking different. When you're ready to make history, you got to seek out getting in the right environment so you can be uplifted, motivated, praised, and loved on, so you can feel at peace, so you can feel protected in the right environment, so you can know you being loved on, you being uplifted, you being motivated. Hey, how you doing? Your choice. Your choice. History starts today. All you got to do is make a decision. That's how easy it is to make history. That's how easy it is to make history, my friend. Make a decision to be honest with yourself, and you automatically start thinking different. You automatically start seeking out something different than what you used to. That's why we're going to make history starting today. If you want to get to know more about me, if you're on TikTok, put Edify, the number 2, Unify in Google search. I'll pop up. You'll see my TikTok, my Facebook, my YouTube channel. You'll see my app. You'll see my websites. Check me out. And then come on out on Saturday. Hit that link there. Come on out on Saturday to the mastermind. It's free for us to start making history starting today. By you being honest with yourself today, you starting to make history because you starting to think different. And when you start to think different, and you get in the right environment with Edify to Unify. Now we're gonna uplift you. We're going to motivate you. We're going to praise you. We're going to add value to you from a kingdom perspective so you will know your true purpose and why you was created and put here on earth in the first place. We're going to teach you this. We got a 3-step process that I teach step by step within the app that gonna help you find your true purpose, gonna help you find your true identity, gonna help you tap into your true source so you'll have peace. So you'll know your purpose and why you was created and put here on earth. Then you have the power over your circumstances. Then you have the power over your situation because now you're in the right environment. You coming out of the wrong environment. Hey, how you doing? That you in right now. See, because once you be honest with yourself, you're going to tell yourself, I deserve more than this. Life got to be better than this. I deserve more than this. If you got a job, you're going to say stuff like, I know I'm worth more than this. If the job stop paying me tomorrow, I won't go. You're not in the right environment. I know this don't register with most of it because you've been doctrined since you was a child. You've been doctrined since you was a child. Hey, how you doing? This is not going to make sense to most people until you keep coming and coming and coming and coming and checking and checking. Until you get sick and tired of doing what you're doing over and over and over again. Then and only then you can appreciate it. Then and only then you can appreciate it. Then and only then you will start seeing how valuable you are from a kingdom perspective. Then and only then you can appreciate what life is truly about. Because once you understand you're in the wrong environment, then things will make more sense to you. Like why you gotta go to work every day. I ain't never understood why people gotta go to work every day, same day, time after time again. That never made sense to me when I was younger. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing here for you. That's why it's time for us to make Black history starting today. That's why it's time for us to do what we know we need to do for each other and yourself. It starts with you. It literally starts with you. It literally starts with you. Every time I get on here, I give Facebook, YouTube about an hour. But our main thing is TikTok. I like to sit on here. And I'm only to try to stay on here longer as I can. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to put this on pause. Oh man. Let me see what we can do. What's up, Mars? Huh?
You want to know?
Yeah.
The light?
Yes.
Oh, so they know that they want you to princess, they're in the house.
You want to? Huh?
I
don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Man. Yes. Only here we can do what we deserve to do. Let's start making history, my people. Let's just start doing what we love to do and know what we should do. That ain't asking that much at all. But we got to be in the right environment. We got to be in an environment where we're going to be uplifted, motivated, and praised. We got to be in an environment where we're going to be loved on, appreciated. Black History. Black History Month. Let's start making Black history today and every day. Start today, be honest with yourself. Start today, find something that makes you mad. Hey, how you doing? In the world. So you can start thinking differently. Especially if you're melanated, spiritually original being, and you want to just be in a place where you can have peace, where you can find your true purpose, where you can identify your true why you was created, and you can have power over your situations. You can get in the environment where you can just be. That's what this gives you. That's what Elder Father can give you. That's what the app give you. That's why I do what I do. That's why I'm here right now. That's why I'm here right now. To give you the opportunity to find your true purpose and why you was created and put here. Why you are the most valuable creation on the planet. Why you is in the wrong environment. That's why you think the way you think. I'm here to get you in the right environment so we can start making history. So we can start doing what we know we should do, what we love to do, what we always was created to do. And we're going to teach you this in the right environment. We're going to love on you in the right environment. We're going to educate you in the right environment. We're going to praise you in the right environment, my people. We're going to add value to you from a kingdom perspective in the right environment. But the first thing you got to do is be honest with yourself. That's the first thing you got to be is honest with yourself. Because then and only then you will start thinking differently. Then and only then, when you find something that makes you mad in the world, now you're going to start thinking differently. Now you're going to start seeking out different things to do what you know you need to do to be more fulfilled in the inside. Aren't you tired of just working? Aren't you tired of just living paycheck to pay this bill, that bill, to eat, to clothe yourself, to take a vacation, to do these things that you shouldn't even have to worry about? You're taking it too personal. You're taking it too personal, and that's why you are where you are. That's why you're doing what you're doing. That's why you're not in the right environment. Yes. Yes, that's why. That's why. Yes, that's why. That is why. And that's why I'm here. That's my purpose and why I'm here. That's why I'm here for you. To get you to start thinking differently, get you to start acting different, get you to start thinking that you are the most valuable creation on the planet. You are. And you can start making history today if you start being honest with yourself. It start right there. Because once you be honest with yourself, you will automatically start thinking different. See, when you automatically start thinking different, you're going to start getting different results. And then once you find out what makes you mad in the world, you're going to start acting different. Then when you get in the right environment, what we teach over here, Edify to Unify, then when you get loved on, then when you get uplifted, then when you get motivated, then when you get praised, then when you get edified and uplifted, then when you are being values been added to you from a kingdom perspective, you're going to make history. Let's start making history starting today by you being honest with yourself. Find something that makes you mad in the world. Get around people that gonna uplift you, motivate you, praise you, and add value to you. And then you can find out your true purpose and why you was created. Because we teach you this step by step at Edify to Unify. We teach you this step by step at Edify to Unify. And I just gave you one of the 3 steps for free. That's find something that make you mad, because it gonna automatically get you to start thinking and finding your true identity. Then history gonna have to come. History gonna have to come, because now you gonna be forced to seek out something that make you better. Because when you find your true purpose in life, you're not going to settle for a job no more. When you know your true value in life, you're not going to accept the job because you know you're underpaid. You know you deserve more. And the only reason you're accepting that because you ain't never ever had an opportunity like this right now. It's Black History Day. It's Black History time. We're going to teach you everything you need to know from your purpose, from why you was created, where you can have peace, where you can have power over your circumstances, where you can have power over your situation, where you don't have to take everything personal. See, most people think money so personal. That's why you do what you do to try to make it. But when you understand your true purpose and get in the right environment, we will teach you. We use money to make more money. See, you don't know that because you're not in the right environment. There's not a lot of people teaching you this. This is what wealthy people do. See, poor people take money personally. That's why you go out and work a job, take in amount of money to pay your bills that ain't even an asset. You taking your most valuable asset, your time, going making money that depreciate asset. Then you take that and pay your bills that's not even an asset at all. Make that make sense to me, but that ain't your fault. You ain't never ever had an opportunity like right now to make history. You ain't never ever had the opportunity to be honest with yourself and got a place to come so you can be uplifted, motivated, and praised and loved on from a kingdom perspective, not my perspective, from a perspective where you can believe within yourself, that you can find your true purpose within yourself. You can know your true identity within yourself. You can know why you was created from within yourself. Now you can have the power over your circumstances. Now you can have the power over your situation. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm talking about. That's a whole different mindset. Now that's how we gonna create history. Because now once we get you in the right environment, you can just be. Now you know your true purpose. Now you know your true value. Now you got passion about life. Now you got passion about life. Getting up every day, doing what you love to do. Making the world a better place. Because now you create history and ain't even thinking about it. Every day you create history. Because now you're in the right environment. Now you got people uplifting you, motivating you, loving on you, and showing you how to bring the best out of you. You cannot go wrong. Because now you're at peace. Now you feel protected. Now you feel like you have value in the world, which you do. Because if nobody ever told you, you are the most valuable creation on this planet. You literally are God's when it comes to being here on earth. You are. And once you realize that, your whole mindset changes. Because once you get in the right environment, the way we teach it, your life will never be the same. Because now you know why you're here. Now you're surrounded with people that gonna love on you, that gonna uplift you, that gonna motivate you, that gonna praise you, that gonna add value to you from a kingdom perspective. And we're gonna help you find your purpose in life. your true value in life. So you don't never ever have to accept a job just to accept the job, because now you know your purpose. Now you know your true value. Now you ain't got to accept something below yourself, and do not take nothing in this world personal. It messes you up in the mind. That's the wrong environment you're in. That's why we got to get you out of this environment. And when you get in the right environment, it'll make more sense to you. If you want to know more about me, like this live, share this live, subscribe to the channel. You see Edify to Unify, just put that in Google search. It'll bring up all my platforms. You'll see the app, everything in there. This is our time to make history. This is our time to get in the right environment. This is our time to uplift one another, to love on one another, to praise one another, so we can all just be, at peace. So we can all know our true purpose and why we was created. So we all can start making history. Can you imagine if we had 1 million people in this environment? Can you imagine if we had 1 million businesses in this environment? We could make history in 1 year. 1 year. It's over 41 million people just in America. It's over 41 million just in America, and this going all over the world. This going all over the world right now. We can make history starting today if you just decide to be honest with yourself. Find something in this world that make you mad, make your blood boil, to make you start thinking differently. Seek out Edify to Unify. Seek out the Daily Dose. I come on every day, Monday through Friday. Hey, how you doing? From 6 in the morning to 7, the Daily Dose. I'm dripping on you to find your true purpose. I'm dripping on you to come out of this sinful place mentally and take your rightful place in the right environment, so we can uplift you. Hey, how you doing? Motivate you, praise you, and add value to you. Because my purpose in life, that's all I can do, is what my purpose is. And my purpose is to add value to you, help you find your purpose in life, so you can recognize you nothing but a vessel for the Creator Himself inside you, the God that's within you, to accomplish His purpose within you. You have everything you need within inside of you, but you're in the wrong environment. That's why you're getting your identity outside of yourself. That's why you're getting your source outside of yourself. That's why you're frustrated right now, because you're taking everything personal. You're taking everything personal. And sooner you can recognize that, it will relieve so much stress from you. Like where I'm from, up in America, over 120,000 people die every year. Every year from work-related stress issues. Home environment, people. All you have to do is be honest with yourself. Find something in this world that make you mad, so you can start thinking differently. Start seeking out people that gonna uplift you, motivate you, praise you, and love on you, and add value to you from a kingdom perspective, not a worldly perspective, not none of these religions out here, none of that. Just an ordinary person that believes in himself, and I believe in you. If I have a purpose, you have a purpose. My purpose is to help you find your purpose. My purpose is to help you find your purpose, so you can get in line with the Creator inside of you. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I love what I do, and you will love yourself too once you find your true purpose and why you was created. Now you can see how we can make history every day, starting today. Let's get 1 million people in here this year. Let's just focus on ourselves. Let's just do what we were designed to do, uplift one another, motivate each other, add value to each other, till we are just doing what bring the best out of us, to where we are just doing everything we need to do so we can just be, and love on each other. I can get excited about that every day, all day. Yes, yes, that's why I can get excited about that every day, all day. Come on in here, let's love on each other, people. Come on in here and let's just love on each other. Come on in here and let's just do what we love to do, add value to each other. Because if you don't do it, who will? If I don't do what I'm doing, who will? If I don't do what I'm doing for you, who will? If I don't help you get in the right environment, who will? If I don't help you find something that makes you mad, to make you start thinking differently, who will? If I don't have the daily dose to give you that dose every day in the morning, who will? If I don't give you the opportunity to find your true purpose, find your true value, find your true why in life, who will? If I don't give you the opportunity to understand you don't have to do nothing but give him the praise, the creator that lives in you, and then just add value to his creation, and then all of a sudden just multiply and be free here on earth. If I don't teach you this, who will? If I don't get you to understand that you are the most valuable creature, the most valuable person on the planet, who will? If I don't get you to understand you are God's on this earth, who will? Who will? Who will? Who? Tell me who. I'm waiting on you to tell me who. Because there is nobody else can do what I'm doing. There's nobody else that can bring the value that I bring. That's what my purpose is, what it is. That's why I do what I do for you. Understanding I'm nothing but a vessel. Yes. 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 I'm writing, I'm writing, I'm writing, I'm writing. I'm writing, I'm writing. I'm writing, I'm writing, baby. I'm writing, I'm writing. Come on in here. Come on in, y'all. But I'm finna let you go on Facebook, TikTok. I'm gonna be on here for a while. We're gonna sit on here as long as my birthday taxi can take it. But like I say, I love y'all on Facebook, YouTube, and I'll see y'all back Monday morning at 6 in the morning for the daily dose. But if you truly want to come on out tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time, check us out and we can help you. We can talk. Let's start making history. Let's start doing what we know we need to do when it comes to us edifying, uplifting one another. Let's get it done. And until next time, let's do it.